How did the universe that we know start? Source. And I'm not going to talk about, because everybody will say, well, what came before source? Who created source? But we're talking about the universe. And just to touch on who created source or where did source come from, that even from higher densities is argued. So I'm not going to even go down that road and the different theories in this video. So when source had the sense or had the thought of being an individual, of having an experience, that thought, that energy, because thought is energy, gave birth, created an energy, an individual thinking energy, all right? And so this energy, so let's look at source as if it was, I don't know, this line, right? This is source. So now source has an independent thought. And now it gave creation to, let's just call it mother. But this is a sexless energy, not male, not female, but mother. As humans, we need titles, we need definitions to help us understand. So I'm going to say this is not male, not female, it's sexless. But if it were to help us, understand, it would be, let's call mother. I wrote that way too big. Let's just go with mom here. Okay? And so now mother is independent, has left source. Now she wants to have this creation. She has now this, I'm here, I want to have this creation of this universe, this playground, many like to call it. Before the playground is even created, she says, I want to share this because I am love, and love is sharing, service to others. That's love, service to others. The opposite is service to self, hate, regression. I want to share with, let's call this dad. She creates from her thought, dad. Society has been trained, indoctrinated to think that it's the opposite, that Father God. The male is, masculine is good, male is superior. There's no superior, right? We don't want to talk like that. But mother creates life. Okay, so now together they expel the thought of this creation and this universe. And now let's just, so now this is created from them. And I think it would look better if I did this. So now this whole universe is created, and with its densities. And densities are not real. I know, but to help us understand, to comprehend this concept, it's just, as a human, easier. But as we saw, it was all whole. It's all a whole. Currently, it's all whole. But because of the way different energies interact in environments, it's easier to understand it if it were separated, despite it not being separated. Okay, all right, just bear with me. So now we have portions of these two energies working together, creating consciousness, energy of themselves that begin to leave and be independent. Independent. Over here, all of these, some come from here, because that is independent thinker also. And now we have the little independent thinkers. But remember, everything originated from source. We cannot forget that. So now these little independent thinkers, and I say little, but this would be considered as the indoctrination in the Bible and whatnot, because there's a lot of truths in the Bible, right? And then they twist and turn what is the illuminated knowledge. But yes, archangels. People like to say, oh, angels, angels, angels. But they're energy from source, or they originate from source. Everything originates from source, mother, father, and whatnot. So now these are high density beings that are able to create matter, and it's a playground, and they're there because this is what they wanted. Again, mother, for lack of a better term, has created this area, and this is all a frequency. Think of it as a frequency, up and down, right? Whoops. So within this frequency, that doesn't really depict it well, but within this, this can be this higher portion of frequency. Let me get this real quick. So this higher portion of frequency would be over here. This would be a higher, let's pick a frequency, I don't know, a higher range of frequency, right? Up here would be, let's just say this is 1,000, and then this is 750, 500, again, I'm just using numbers so we can comprehend. All the way down we go. We, in the physical, here would be, let's just call it the third density. Over here, 3D, third density. Down here, we're here. So in this process, this energy will split itself, and it doesn't have to split once. It can, just like mother and father split several times, this one can split several times. This one, now we have other portions, fractals of the consciousness, of the energy, of the soul. So then now these can split again. So now we get these, we get these coming here. We get all these portions coming down. This one splits. Let's just keep it simple and have them split twice. Then this guy, this one will split here. We're all connected. And these are different individually thinking from each other energies, but still working in tandem and existing on these planes of existence. This will be this frequency. For argument's sake, we'll call this 1,000, right? And then 750. And then these energies, these consciousnesses, these souls can communicate with each other on this plane. And then, so this could be where they make galaxies, let's just say. Over here they make galaxies, I'm trying to draw a galaxy, and then over here this could be suns, where they, there's a bunch of planets around a star, right? A star, but they make stars. Over here they make the planets around the star. This is the star. But over here, they're stars. Now, they could do other things. They're not, it's not like a job that, you have to do this. Free will is practice. But down over here, they could be bodies of water, oceans, big on planets. This is a body of ocean, this dot on this circle. It could, over here, they could be something else. So you get everything that we see in the physical, even in the higher planes that we don't understand. We may be able to see a portion of it, but we don't see the whole thing, like a black hole, right? We see this the event horizon, which it looks something like that. But on the other end, what do we see inside of it? What is in there? We may not be able to see it. We can't. But maybe this being here is able to see it. Obviously, the ones going upward will be able to see it. So now this whole universe is created, this playground, right? And so we've got physical, as we know it, humans. There's a little human standing there, and this process of involution, opposite of evolution, from top down, and I know this is horizontal, but it's just easier for me to just draw out. I guess I could put this vertically. And so this process of coming all the way down, and then the whole purpose is to separate, because the veil of forgetfulness. So we're here and we don't know this, we don't remember this, and we get trapped on Earth, right? But that's for a video, information for another video. But we're here in the physical, and we have the veil of forgetfulness, and on another planet, higher frequency physical being will probably remember many other incarnations. They may even be able to communicate with the beings that are in this density, these up here, or up here, but eventually there's a cutoff because of the separation of frequencies. It's like an elephant trying to communicate to an ant. Let's just use that as an illustration. It's just too much of a frequency change, and because of the frequency disparity, we have the veil of forgetfulness. It's not something that we purposely say, we forget. Despite, yes, we will want to forget many times in our incarnations, we may choose to, but the disparity between the frequencies of you down here to, let's just say, up over here is so vast. Enough for that. So here, everything is atoms in the universe. This whole playground is atoms, right? Atoms. And now you have the atoms, you have your electrons, neutrons, protons, all that good stuff in the atom. Everything's spinning around. And the space, the empty space, literally the empty space between the center and the electrons is 99.99% empty. What we are interacting with here when I touch this are the atoms that are spinning within the atom, everything that's spinning and vibrating. So I feel this type of atom that makes this is this board. But yet, water, the atoms are spinning in a way where they it's water, it drips. And so but everything is moving, vibrating. This is vibrating. So everything is light, frequency, vibration, right? So what is reality? What we touch is just electrical impulses in our brain. So that's what makes it real. So that's what was created, is exactly this whole universe with the what we interact with, our physical bodies made up of all atoms spinning. So it is a manifestation from your higher self having this physical experience here. Your energy, thought. Mother had the thought, boom, creation. They had thoughts, creation. They had thoughts, creation. Thoughts create matter. Thoughts create matter, involution. We just don't know this because of the frequency disparity, right? But we are literally a spiritual, energetic being that is having a physical experience, not the other way around. We are not this human physically having this spiritual experience and being able to meditate and reach these higher planes. All because we're having a spiritual... No. That's who we really are. That's who we really are. And then as we go up, we get closer and closer to the truth and to who we really, really, really are. Oh, wow, I found who I am. I'm this higher density being with a soul group and yada, yada. Oh, wait. I reached this. Oh, no. I'm an ascended master. I'm a guide. Okay. Oh, no. I am the creator of matter by, I can make bodies of water. I am reach this level of expansion. No. I am a planet. I'm a whole planet. Just like the atoms in your fingernail are just a small portion of you, but it's a part of the whole. The atoms are, okay, part of the finger. Oh, wait. No, I'm a hand. I'm an arm. I'm a torso. No. I am a whole human physical body. Oh, no. I am a whole universe. I am source, part of everything. I hope I'm making sense. So this is what they call the matrix. The matrix that the universe is made out of. And people like to say, oh no, I think that, where was Earth? I think this was Earth here. I drew this and this is you on Earth, right? So everybody likes to say, oh, the Earth is a matrix. Yes, but you're forgetting that everything is the matrix. This Earth is just a matrix within the matrix. I don't want to go down that road. We will talk more about that later. But everything, every layer, even the high ones, even your universe up here, I think it was the universe I put, right? A galaxy, apologies. A whole galaxy is part of the matrix. Just because you're in a higher plane of existence, expanded knowledge to no end, and you're able to create mass and create all these galaxies, you're still part of the matrix. Once the separation from source happened, the matrix that we call universe started to be once the explosion and Big Bang theory, they say. Yeah, Big Bang, absolutely. Thought, energy, light, vibration created this playground that we just described with the different levels of frequency, but it's all part of a whole. It's all different oscillations within the frequency. It's all part of the whole, but separated in frequency portions. Now, the Big Bang. Let's just say that's mother and bam, all directions. The creation. Let's put mother and father there, right? This thought, oh, that we're gonna have these frequencies and we're gonna have these portions of us and they're gonna be independent. Big Bang. Explodes outward. This is the universe, right? And then, just picture that explosion, and within it, these are different galaxies, different universes, dimensions, everything, right? It's infinite, right? But if you were to be able to get to the end, because an explosion of a light wave moves, right? And it continues to move, right? Let's just say it's continuing to go out and expanding and getting bigger and whatnot, right? It just keeps going out. Okay, oh my gosh, it keeps going. But if you were able to get to that end, people think, oh, space is dark. When you get to the light, to this edge, you're going to find the light. The original Big Bang of the creation of the universe, the playground. We will find light from the original, but it keeps going outward. Now, where does it go? I don't know. I have theories, but these are theories that on higher planes of existence, they argue about, not argue, but debate. So, yeah, I guess that touches everything that I wanted to touch on. And it's just the creation of the universe is something that has been hidden. The fact that we are all working to part of a whole with a common goal, working together to reach source. That's why many starseeds came, because we see the problem that we have here, but we are going to help the ones that are stuck in incarnation loops. The knowledge has been, and that's the whole purpose, right, of separating so far and being able to have that veil of forgetfulness, because again, the frequency disparity, but we're able to return and wake up. And now we know what it's like to wake up and be so disconnected from source. You can even go even further than the physical vessel, far as, crystals, rocks, gravel. They say crystals have actual souls, small portions of consciousness in the crystals. Very interesting. And then animals, and then the human type of vessels. It's all carrying energy, consciousness. We're all trying to return to source and see and experience the journey of being disconnected, remembering, and returning. But yeah, this video was about the universe, and we're going to continue on in other videos, step by step, all the way to where we are here. How did the humans get here and end up in this predicament? Much love to my starseeds. Let's continue the hard work.